Hello students. In this video we will see what happens to a piece of DNA when it is transferred to an alien organism. I had told earlier that suppose we want to transfer the character of a firefly of emitting light into suppose a frog. So how is it done? How is the gene of interest? What is the gene of interest here? The property of emitting light of the gene should it is that gene which is having the property of emitting light. What we have to do, we have to transfer that gene into the frog so that the frog also starts emitting the light. So when we consider a bacterial cell, it is having a chromosomal DNA, that is a normal DNA. Apart from this, we have an extra chromosomal DNA, and this extra chromosomal DNA is called the plasmid DNA. Now, a basic feature of this plasmid DNA is that it is able to make copies of itself. It can make copies of itself. It does not need the help of anything else. It can make copy of itself. So that is the basic feature of plasmid DNA. So this plasmid DNA is the one which we are going to use in this genetic engineering. So what is done? I'll just tell you in overall what happens. I'll just tell you that suppose we need, this is the foreign gene which we need to be incorporated into a host organism. So what is done? This plasmid DNA is taken. Okay, so this plasmid DNA is taken and there a cut is made here. Okay, a part of this is cut. So this cutting is done by an enzyme which is called restriction endonuclease. So this part is cut. So now we are having this part. Okay, now here also this is the foreign gene. Here also the cutting is done by restriction endonuclease, and we are having this part which is needed for us to be added to this plasmid DNA. So now what happens? This foreign gene that is added to this plasmid DNA. And how is it joined? Like a glue, we need DNA ligase enzyme for joining it. So this what you form, this is called the recombinant DNA or rDNA. Now this is introduced into a host cell and it is able to form copies of itself. So we are able to obtain a new organism in which this character is formed, and that because it is able to replicate, it can be transferred to its progeny. So this is the general thing that happens in recombinant DNA technology. So what happens here? First, we are talking about bacterial cell. We are talking about extra chromosomal DNA. The extra chromosomal DNA is called the plasmid DNA. What is the feature of plasmid DNA? It is able to make copies of itself. So we are taking that plasmid DNA, we make a cut here, we remove this and we add a foreign gene into the part of foreign DNA we are putting here. So that becomes a recombinant DNA. So which is the enzyme that is cutting? Restriction endonuclease. Which is the enzyme that is acting as a glue or which is joining it? That is DNA ligase. So we get our rDNA. This rDNA can be transferred into the host cell and it is capable of multiplying. So multiplication can take place with the help of this plasmid DNA. Okay, so this is the general way of how a recombinant DNA is formed.